Hello everyone, welcome to Josh's Boxes. My name is Josh, and today I want to introduce a new project idea that I have that I think is going to be pretty interesting. So today I just got this book, Eberron Rising from the Last War. It is a D&D campaign setting, meaning that it's like a world. It's got like all the different regions and interesting characters and organizations and adventure hooks and stuff like that in this book. Things that make the world unique, the transportation and stuff like that. And I'm really excited to read this book. It seems to be pretty universally liked among the D&D community. I know that Sly Flourish, the Lace DM, adores this book. He talks about it all the time and has done like 2 full campaigns about it. So I'm really excited to dive into this book and read it. And being in the current stage that I am with World Building Raised, which is focused all on like regions and political maps and capitals and stuff like that, I was like, wow, this is, not only am I pumped to read this because it's really cool, like, okay, I gotta show this. It comes with a map in the back that is kind of hard to tear out, but once you do, look how freaking cool this map is. That's so cool. It's so cool. And this is just one of the continents on this world, and there's like a whole world map on the back. Anyways, very, very cool book. Very, very inspiring to me as a world builder in training, a student of world building, if you want to say that. And I was like, oh, this is a good opportunity for me to study how like a professional world is developed. And not only am I going to do that with Eberron, because I have like a million books about campaign settings. My favorite, one of my most prized earthly possessions, one that I would run into a burning building for, is the absolute tome of The Dead Man's Guide to Dragon Grid. This book is so wonderful. And again, another campaign setting where, it just gives so much information about this world, gives you everything, you need to like run adventures for it. And I was like, I've read this book a bunch of times, but I've never like studied it. And as someone who wants to be a world builder, I think that's something that I want to start doing. So that's the point of this video, is to let you guys know I'm going to start studying these world building books that I have, which are a lot. I've got this one and this one, and I think Index Card RPG deserves a shout out, like a special shout out right here, because it has 5 worlds in this book, and they're all just like a handful of pages. So it doesn't, it doesn't have to be this giant, massive tome. So like that's a really good example. Or like Mecha Hack has a little world building blurb. It's like 2 pages, 3 pages. Yeah, it's literally 3 pages of the setting called Lodestar Alpha, and they expand it in the mission manual. But it's just like a simple setting. And so I have all these books, all like the whole range of like, oh, here's a world that was built in just a couple pages, and here's a world that was built in like almost 500 pages. And just, I have like, I'll show you guys, I went through my collection of physical books, and these are all the books that I have that have some sort of unique setting information in them. And this is just physical. That doesn't even count all the PDFs I have. I have a lot of freaking PDFs of worlds and world building. And now that I'm done with school and I have more free time and stuff, that's something that I want to start doing, is basically I'm going to read through these books, probably starting with Eberron because I just got it and that's the one that I'm like the most excited for right now, but Dragon Grid will definitely be one of the first. Read these books from the position of like, how did they build this world? And like take notes and then share my insights with you guys. So hopefully you can get insights into how all these different types of worlds were created, like their style, how you can kind of copy that. And maybe even like, I think it'd be cool to like put it into practice and like, oh, you know, in Mecha Hack, they are able to fit it into 3 pages because they do this and this and this. So I'm going to take this region of my raised world and practice that and do it in this, you know, well, like put it into practice so that it's not just like only academic or whatever. I like to put things into practice. So yeah, I'm really excited to start reading these books, taking notes, learning how these worlds are built, looking at it from like that, you know, that angle of like, how did they build this world? Seeing what nuggets of knowledge I can pull out and then sharing it all with you. So yeah, thanks for this excuse to show off the cool books that I have. Thank you for watching up until now. I'm really excited about this series and I hope that it's something that you think is interesting. Let me know if there are other campaign settings you'd recommend in the comments below. I already have 1 million, so don't expect me to get to them soon, but you know, a little recommendation never hurt anybody. So, except for my wallet, I guess. That one hurts. Sorry, Kelly. Yeah, so that's everything that I wanted to share. Just my plan for this like world building research series. I'll come up with some cool name and make a whole playlist about it probably. Yeah, but until then, know that I'm still working on the raised map. Still planning the regions, and like I've got their names figured out. I just need to kind of like figure out exactly where they are on the map, and then I can share that. So world building progress is being made, and I'm excited to take the new things that I learned from these books and put it in my worlds, because raised isn't the only one. I've got a lot of them. That's a whole different video. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. So see you later. Ciao.